Hey, it's Friday. That means it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Welcome.
Welcome to you.
How you doing?
You know, it's scrambling.
Okay.
Scrambling.
Just a little scrambling. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chatting up here today.
That's good.
Let's say hi to folks who showed up early. Russell and Gate and Becky and Ruth and Willem and those folks. Nigel sneaking in there. Good morning. Good super early morning for you.
So early.
I know, right? Laura Cameron, one of our lovely mods, checking in. Welcome in. Tom Morley, Olive Octopus, Robert, Mike H, TC. I hate when it jumps. Andrew T. It's probably everybody. Corinne, Ink Guy, Gregum, Carol, everybody. Hello, welcome in, and to all those that I didn't say as well.
Oh, good. Oh, that was fun. That was a good time. Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yep.
Okay.
It's great.
Just a little bit. There we go.
Straight on us.
Straight on us.
Yeah.
We're the important
Close.
ones here.
No, I don't know if about.
I mean, we can get way closer, but then they would
They
be able
would
to
turn
see
off immediately.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
They'd be able to see me, and that's unacceptable. So, hi everybody. Yes, Audrey got some highlights.
I did.
Is that what they're called?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. What would you call them?
I mean, they're highlighting. You know, they're light's part of my hair on the high part. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
That's good.
It wasn't when I was ended up talking to our personal hairstylist Dustin, who's usually in the chat. That's going to be later on in a few months, but that's going to happen. Just so he knows. And nobody knows what that is, but anyway,
I don't even know.
It's gonna be I like to keep things surprised. She actually asked if you care or notice. I'm like, oh yeah, you always care, or like you're interested.
I have to okay everything that you do.
Yeah, definitely have to do that. Yes.
Nothing happens without my express permission.
No, as everyone knows, I'm going to do what I want to do. But you like to be like, you think it's fun and interesting.
Yeah, I don't have hair that I like, so it's good that you do. One of us has to have good hair.
Well, I don't know about that.
Might as well be you, right? They look fab, according to Rewell.
Fab? Fabulous Friday?
Oh, maybe. Russell says you're headed to platinum blonde.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm curious what that would... I don't think my coloring would go well with a platinum blonde.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have any idea. And also, I can't picture things in my head, so like I can't help you.
That's probably true, too. But, no, I'm very much brunette. But I'm trying to, summery vibes, just like,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. When it's not so, yeah.
Mike has no hair. It's just, I know, right? Well, I mean, I have too much at the moment. Like, it's too much.
No, you don't participate in mine. I just tell you that I'm going to do something, and then you're like, okay, let's see what happens, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Here comes Nose.
Oh, hi, Nose. How's it going? Would you like some cat food?
We didn't. It was a bad nose poke yesterday, unfortunately.
It went fine.
It wasn't. It was not a great day.
At the end of the day, Nose got juices in him.
Fluids. Yeah. And I keep him like, Mike, it's having problems. Do you want to do the poking? And he's like, nope, not doing that ever again. So you better figure it out.
Look, we all know our individual talents. Mine are in petting a cat.
Oh.
Yours are in everything else. That's my one talent is petting a cat. Yeah. So there's that. I plan to today draw winners for the Sugar Turtle Tom.
Oh,
inks.
yay! That's fun.
I don't know if Tom is here. I haven't seen him check in, but he might show up eventually.
You have lots of giveaways going on right now. You should probably just mention that.
I was literally about to do that. Oh. Where did you think I was going with that?
I thought you had 3.
No, just 2. Well, I mean two inks.
Yeah, 2 inks, then... Oh,
and
do
then
you have a pen?
And then another ink.
Oh, okay.
One of them is 2 inks.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So let me see if I can find my a link to this video. Whoa, weird. Things were looking like they were shaken. Not
stirred?
No.
Oh,
weirdly, not stirred.
Okay.
Paste. Bloop. So go to that video and you'll find a Google form in the description there, which will let you enter to win one of those 2 Sugar Turtle Tom inks. Cold-Blooded and Warm Heart. I'll have 2 winners. Open to everybody. No purchase necessary.
Are you more cold-blooded or warm heart?
I'm more cold-blooded, I think.
Okay.
Than warm-hearted when it comes to the inks.
Oh, I meant like personal.
Like as a body style.
Yeah.
Probably more warm-hearted.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this what you were looking for, Mr. Nose?
Oh, he's so skinny.
Especially right here. He's real skinny there.
Yeah.
Is my shirt too slippery? What's going on here?
He doesn't know what to do with his leg. Like his legs are usually just like this. He doesn't really know what happens with them. He just
I think he knows. He just doesn't care that much.
That's probably true.
So that's that one. And then also I have one going for
Julu.
What now? the Call of the Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Which is that one. That one's coming up soon. That'll be going for about another week. I'll draw it on Thursday because we got pin show on Friday. That went up yesterday, so we'll have a drawing for that one. Yeah, you like that cover card? I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I went black and white because I feel like
you wanted to
Cthulhu
highlight the
Well, I feel like old Cthulhu stuff would be in like black and white or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah. So anyway, that one's going on. You can totally enter to win that as well next week. This week though, we're doing Sugar Turtle.
Yep.
Which is can I go to there? Yes, I can.
Oh, you did forget to sing the Cold-Blooded.
What do you mean?
Cold-Blooded.
Oh, right now. Yeah, I was like, I totally did that like 4 times in the video, I think. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, too many times. Also, I want to point out I drew those turtles. I think they're not bad.
You showed me them. Like, yeah, you did. Very nice.
Yeah, one of those turtles' heads might be on backwards, but like whatever, it's fine. This one on Tom's. Wait, which one? Oh, this one's actually on backwards, I think. Huh? How about that? The pointy part's supposed to be on the front, I think. I think I was doing it backwards. This one looks shifty though.
He does.
The cold-blooded one is looking a little shifty.
It definitely does look shifty.
Yeah, they're not too bad. I was like, yeah, I'm going to include them because I drew them. So anyway, those are up. You can check out those reviews. You can enter to win. We'll do a little drawing here for them later on. The Cthulhu one is U.S. only. That's going straight from Goldspot.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
Here, you want to lay down? There you go. I fixed him.
Ruth says when their dog had to get regular injections, neither the son nor husband wanted the ones who wanted the dog to gave the injections, so she had to do it.
Yeah, I'm just not good at it, man. I tried a couple of times. The first time, like it only kind of worked. Second time, I had a real bad panic attack about it, and it was great. So, no, I don't really want to do that ever again. It's pretty terrible. I mean, I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Do the winners also get the drawing of their respective turtles? I don't think I want to cut it in half. I guess I could try to draw you another one.
That's the so this could be a a promotion for if there's a ink vent this year. That's the kind of daily art that you'll be seeing if you watch Mike's videos for the ink vents. So, yep.
Very shifty. Yeah, I do doodles for the ink vents, or at least I have the last year or two. A couple of years, I guess I've done it.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that was pretty cool. Cthulhu's the one you want. That's next week. So enter to win. I will say that when I talked to the vet about how I was not good at giving the fluids to nose, they said, yeah, it's usually the men who are terrible at it. It's always the women who are better at it than men. I don't know why. And they don't know why either. It's just one of the things. Great job using the Google form for the giveaway. Brilliant not to cross the YouTube TOS. Which YouTube TOS do you mean? I don't know. Even if it's only 6 months away, I guess it is 6 months away, huh? Yeah. How about that? This is the last day of May. I can't believe May is gone. Draw a squid for the Cthulhu winner. Man, squids are going to be pretty tough, but maybe I can't get it wrong because it's, you can do
like a Mario squid.
Well, there is like an official drawing style, I guess, for that monstrosity. But yeah. I use the Google Forms just because it's like way easier to do. I don't know of an easier way to do it, honestly.
Well, yeah, you just have to worry about the bots going in and be like, here, go here, you won, and that's not great. But
yeah, I didn't have any of those even so far in either of these.
Ooh, don't.
well,
I knocked on that wood for us.
yeah, close enough. So, yeah. So, do I have a new light? Yeah, I've got kind of.
There's so many lights around us. You guys be shocked how many lights there are around us.
3.
Yeah, but they're like lots of large lights.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
One's small. That's one's small, 2 are big.
One's little, just a little something.
Yeah.
Both faces look more white than normal. Well, yeah, that seems right. Yeah, I did change things around. So now over to this side, I have a big old ring light that is there, and then above I have my. Well, you can't even like take in the size, but I have my big umbrella diffuser situation. Yeah, I like it better that way. Yeah.
Yeah, you really should have picked the other office for your room for video.
Why that?
I mean, tall ceilings are nice, but it also is where you get all the sun. So the heat issues, the lighting goes.
Yeah.
That's just dark all the time. So at least set things, and
No.
the audio is harder. Everything's harder in this room than it would be in the other room.
The audio is actually okay in here. I haven't had a big problem with it because the way I do my microphone stuff, like I'm usually kind of up on it, so it's not bouncing all around the room. So it's usually pretty fine. This one, I have
Makeshift.
I have jury rigged a big blocker for the window. I don't know. It's pretty fine. It's working okay. But yeah, the other one probably would have been easier. Anywho, I've been offline as video star because you're not fit enough. Well, okay. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're fit now. That's good. So yeah, I don't know. That's what's going on.
Are you ready for Raleigh next week?
I am. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I am not.
You're not ready for Raleigh?
I'm not. No.
Why not?
Well, usually I start thinking and getting things sort of not packed, but like in a pile, a pre-pack pile or multiple pre-pack piles. And I've not done that yet. So, yeah.
I see.
Yeah. That's just why. I mean, not that there's anything that's that hard that I would need to. The good thing is
you don't have to travel for this one, so
no.
That's good.
So if somebody needs to go back to FC, I'm not going to be that person, but I could designate multiple people to be that person because I'm too far away.
Like if something gets forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, eat some food.
He says no. He says no food. He wants treat. He's been really into a treat mood lately, this Mr. Nose.
Well, he got his new treats. He's thinking about the food.
He's thinking, but he's not doing it. No.
Want me to heat it up? Is it too cold? He's like, I don't know. It smells boring now.
Oh.
He decided to give it a try. So that's good.
They want to see him eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh, they do?
Probably. See?
Nope, can't do it.
Well, it's close enough. That right here is a cat eating, just so you know. Yeah. Ew, that does not sound very good. It's very close to my... Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Bloops for nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, it's just a big old plate of food for nose, and that's fine. So
I haven't gotten very many things lately in Pen World. I've been pretty slow.
Yeah?
On buying things for myself.
Well, sometimes we got to do that. I did get a couple of things this week.
You did, yeah.
I did.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. One thing is, spoiler
alerts. Mike, geez, goodness.
One thing is this thing, which is what my review from yesterday is about. This is available over on the Gold Spots now. This is a big ol' Opus 88. This model is called the Demo, or the Demonstrator.
Look, I saw a lot of people, lots of complaints about that.
It's weird. It's a weird thing, but, I guess...
The name's just Demonstrator.
Yeah. It's a demonstrator. It's not a demonstrator. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. It's fine. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's like the same size as the Omar, which is pretty impressive. I thought the Omar was as big as it got for these, and they're the same. Just one of them's curvy and the other one's straight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, same size.
Yeah, similar length, but very different shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and widths and
even
stuff
clips
like that.
and everything. That's interesting.
Yeah, different clips.
I'm surprised that they went... Like, usually a brand will stick with one clip across the brand to make it easier.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. Okay.
Now, let me see if I can find... Let's see. Here's another clip. Another more different clip.
Oh, wow. They have... Wow. I'm very surprised. I never noticed that until now.
It's another... Maybe none of them have the same clip.
Wow. Wow.
Those are all the ones I have handy.
Owen Wilson's wow.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, those are all the ones I have handy. You're right. They all have a different clip.
Did anyone notice that, or anyone else realize this? Because I did not.
I mean, probably everybody
Today,
did.
we're not sponsored by Starry. It's a little different, though.
Bought an Omar and Amethyst last night. Can't wait until it gets there. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to hold a whole ink sample. Yeah, they hold a lot of ink. These are all eyedroppers, so just like this much of each pen is full of ink. Well, not this one. It's slightly smaller.
Yeah.
There's a smaller model, but yeah. Interesting, huh?
Oh.
Interesting. Nose! Oh, the lamb chop's in here. I wonder if he's hunting for it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's looking for it.
The Omar clip does look like a necktie. It's for sure a necktie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one does.
Yep. So I got that technically came out this week. And then one of our viewers sent me a couple of cool things, like a little care package.
Oh.
Which was fun.
Yes.
Very fun.
Yeah.
One thing is this, which is a Lamy Safari, but it is a Japan-only Lamy Safari.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Field Green.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's got a gold clip on there.
I like the gold. Again, green's that color. You can get definitely green and gold. That goes well. It can go 50-50 for the type of green. That's my foot. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Just my foot.
Yeah.
My Crocs.
Crocs.
I'm wearing dress and Croc option today. So.
You're crocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this Field Green too. I think it's really nice. I don't know if I'd seen this before. Like maybe I had, and I went, "Oh, it's Japan only. It's too hard to get." I'm out.
Probably. Yeah.
Because I give up on that sort of thing pretty quickly. I was like, it's hard. Yeah, it's a really pretty green. It's got a nice matte finish to it, which I dig.
I didn't think about it that the reason why they put the ruthenium because they didn't want to mix the gold and silver. Probably.
That might be true.
And then they probably did the black to try and make it bridge it together a little bit more. So like the nib and this go together, and they didn't want it. Yeah. Because they don't have a gold nib. So.
Yeah, interesting. So they did. I don't actually know what the availability of these were exactly where they were from. Yeah. This one has the kanji nib on it, and I think all the kanji nibs are black. I don't think they make a silver one.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
yeah. But that totally could be it because the other version of this pen comes with a gold nib.
Oh, okay.
So they made like 400 I think they made 440 of them. It said somewhere because the 44th anniversary of the Safari. And so that would go with the gold clip.
So they do have a gold nib, but is it visually white gold? Like, is it rhodium plated?
It's bicolored.
Okay.
So their gold nibs are.
I'm trying to remember what it actually looks like.
Yeah, they're kind of gold in the middle, and then the outside is got the silver. I think is how those look.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't actually have any of them.
Yeah.
So that one was substantially more expensive though. So,
I'm sure. Yeah.
So this is the first time I've gotten a kanji nib. This is a really interesting nib design. It's kind of like a real chill architect.
It does. I was just going to say that's what it looks like based on just my eye.
Yeah. A pretty calm architect. It's not super chiselly, but it's definitely got that kind of shape to the tip. Yeah, so you definitely get... I'm going to show this.
I mean, you have lots of notebooks that you can use.
Yeah, well, they're not handy, so. This one you definitely gets like some decently thin verticals and then a slightly thicker horizontal, and this paper is very absorbent. You can tell it's just like bleeding and feathering all over the place. Also, this ink is, I think, not stellar. This is what I put in here. This is the Midori MD. This is their 15th anniversary ink.
Oh, okay.
You can find this on sale right now at Van Ness. I think it's like half off, which makes it like $10.
Where'd you get it?
I probably bought it from Van Ness.
Okay, I was just curious.
On like another sale or something like that. I remember that I got it in something I ordered, like in a mail order. I didn't get it at a show or anything, but I'm pretty sure I got it cheaper because I was like, I've never seen Midori ink before. Yeah. It's okay. It's supposed to be drawing on the colors of the ruling and like the ribbon and stuff in the MD books, you know, the cotton books. Yeah. But this one is like a little bit too bleedy and stuff on the bad paper, and it's a little bit too undersaturated on good paper.
Oh, that's
like it's just kind of a little too pale for me.
In between, huh? And the coloring.
I think a lot of people are gonna like it. Like it's a fine color, but It's kind of too close to this one that I just got recently, which is Sailor Manyo U.
And you just like it more.
I just really like the saturation.
That's probably messing you up too, because you're like, I have one that's closer to it, and I like that one more.
Yeah.
So it makes you dislike the other one even more, even just because.
Well, I don't exactly dislike it. I'm just like it's not.
Yeah.
For $10, it's totally fine, but for full price of like $20 a bottle, like it's a little high, I think.
It's interesting. This is Midori's Japanese, right?
Yeah. That's definitely like a Pelican.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's the German bottle. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if it says where it's made. Let me see. I don't think it does, or maybe it does in Japanese. Let me get it on the bottom here. Made in Austria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah, so maybe it's made by Pelican or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of places in Austria, but
well,
made
makes
in
more
Austria.
sense then.
Yeah. Makes sense for why it would be in this bottle, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got a bunch of them laying around.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. I've only tried the one color. There's several colors, I think.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's just not... I mean, the U is just really blowing it out of the water.
Here she comes.
Hi, Katie.
She's already been yeeted before the stream even started.
I know.
Katie got yeeted.
She wants to be over here on my desk just taking up all the room, so I can't do anything. So I got that. And then the other thing that this very generous friend sent me. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, how's it going? Yeah.
Okay.
I just edited a couple of videos. I had to do a lot of heavy editing around this one.
That's some heavy editing for sure.
Some heavy editing. There was a heavy cat presence, and the presence of a heavy cat.
That's
and that's this, which is a very nice sling bag by a brand called Hyphenate, which seems to only have the one product right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're like a design brand, and I guess they have had other things at other times or whatever, but they seem to only have this one product now. And so they said they actually got it with a slightly longer strap for larger people, because I guess the original strap was kind of on the short side.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice sort of like one of the things I like about this material is it doesn't pick up cat hair somehow. So this has just been hanging out in here. It's got no cat hair on it, which is wild.
That is.
Mr. Nose rubbed himself against it.
So yeah, that's the thing. Katie, despite being black, our two black animals, I can wear white.
Yeah.
But I can't wear any dark thing because Mr. Nose. Only Mr. Nose is the one that messes it all up for us.
Yeah. Well, we love him anyway.
We do.
But the inside of this is all kinds of crazy colors. So they go very kind of stoic on the outside, very understated, and then blam, all the colors on the inside. There's another pocket with a pocket in there. Even the inside of this little strap is pink, which is fun.
Yeah.
And like this on the back has another pink pocket in there.
Vibrant.
Yeah, so this is the street slang from Hyphenate. Really nice.
Not in hyphen, though.
No, not in hyphen. Hyphenate.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this, I don't know, a couple of days ago. I've already worn it. Well, the only time I've left the house, I wore it, and it was great.
Well, Mike does not leave the house very often anymore.
I mean, not if I can help it, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it fits my phone kind of perfectly. Fits on my body real nice. I think it's good. Yeah. I like it a lot. So, thank you, friend, for sending these cool things out.
Yeah, when you do bag reviews, you should definitely put if it's pet hair resistant.
Oh, you know I do.
Yeah. The person whose active wear reviews that I watch includes that as well, because she has two cats, and so if there's active wear, you can get ones that are more brushed where it does stick. So she mentions that.
Yeah. There's some materials that just like lock on to cat hair, and some that just don't. Like this one, it's actually got the same kind of feel as my Evergoods bags. It must be a very similar kind of. It might be the same material actually.
So it's static and something about just how the texture of the thing is.
It's something about the weave of the thing.
The weave, thank you. Yes, that's the word I was thinking of.
It just doesn't grab onto stuff. So
yeah.
Anyway, very neat. Really good bag. Oh, and the handle like disconnects, so you can hang it from stuff, or you can like hook it onto things. So
sort of like you can use it as what sometimes toiletry bags and things have, where you can just sort of hang it.
Oh, yeah, like hang it from a towel rack or something when you're in a hotel.
Not that that's perfect, but I mean, theoretically you could.
Yeah, maybe it might kind of work like that. Yeah,
hook it on to that.
Yeah, you could. Or you can hook it onto other bags, or like I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, it seems good. It's got this like cool asymmetric zip that stops here and then goes all the way around the side. Yeah. Neat.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So pretty good. So there's those two things. I love the bag. Yeah, I think it's really cool too. I have to look up Hyphenate.
Yeah, you have to look. Oh.
It's close.
Bag
Katie bumped my hand.
Sure is her.
She did.
Sure.
Yeah, I got one thing. Is it Urban Cred? That's not actually their site. Their site is maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. The Street Slang 3.5. Can you get it? Oh, you can still get it. Okay, cool. So other places out of them, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. I like the way they describe what kinds of things it fits.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is it? It does fit 4 tall boys, 3 to 4 spray cans, a standard wine bottle, a fat book, almost any size water bottle, and of course an ton of snacks.
I hope snacks. Gotta have those snacks.
So, yeah, fun stuff. Fun. Oh, it's got this big buckle for adjusting the side, the strap length, and that sort of thing too. So, yeah, high quality, real nice stuff. Kara's Custom Ultim Decograph. Did you get one? No, I didn't. I did not.
Nice thought about that, but
yeah, I haven't got one of those yet. I did see on Instagram that they have them though, so let's see if they Kara's Pinko. Let's see if I can find them.
Dustin said he got the Clear 823, the signature nib as well.
Dustin did?
Today. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Dustin that you worked with.
Oh, no.
I didn't know Dustin was in the chat here.
Yeah.
Chat here today.
Nope, there are beans in the chat.
Nice. There it is. Nice. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like this gray a lot. I think it looks nice. It's cool with the gray, I think.
Okay.
Or the silver. The black is kind of, I mean, it matches the converter situation,
does.
but
yeah, that would look nice with a Raven nib. But this is the
Bach.
Bach, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of my hesitation is the Bach stuff. I don't love Bach nibs. That kind of, I mean, once Audrey has adjusted them, they're good, but they always need to be adjusted for me. So select that, select hardware. Aha. Matte gray, matte black, black, silver, brass, or copper.
It's lots of options.
So many options. Titanium M nib. Ooh. Yeah, so 155 with standard stuff. Titanium brings it up to 205. That's a lot extra for a titanium nib. I'm not a big titanium nib fan anyway, so I would skip that. But yeah. Oh, there's a Franklin Christoph case.
It is.
It actually goes really well in that, frankly. I've got that case. It goes really well with that. I need to put my Ultim pins in one of those.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good color combo. Nice. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Just not a fan of the material color. No, that's fine. I know a lot of people don't love the look of Ultim, and I get it, but I really like it. Cat hair absorber, yeah, right. Heard your name on the Anderson pin cast and what you did on Memorial Day. What'd you do on Memorial Day, Dustin? I don't know what he did, but cool. Yeah, I haven't listened to the Anderson Pins podcast this week. So, what else? Oh, I got a surprise box in the mail yesterday. I was not expecting this either.
Oh, that okay, yeah. I was like, wait, do I know about this one? Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah
you know. You know.
I do.
Actually, you want to reach down and grab that white box that's down there?
Oh.
Just for funsies. So I got this box in the mail from FedEx, and I didn't know it was coming. Because FedEx doesn't tell me about that stuff. Although, actually, usually FedEx will tell me.
Yeah, I usually get told.
But I never got a notification somehow. I don't know, maybe they told him not to. Hung out with your son and wife since we never get days off as a family. How does that help the Anderson Pins podcast? Like, why? I mean, good. It's
no, it's good.
Good thing to do on Memorial Day. We had a lot of rain, so I didn't really do anything on Memorial Day. I know.
Come on. You're looking like a mess. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry. I love you, but.
And it was a box from Chart Pack, which is the Pelican distributor here in the U.S. of A. It has this very nice orange telltale box inside.
Yep.
Yep. So, in there was one of these.
Orange.
Yeah. Beatrice says you have good makeup.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is the Pelican M200 Orange Delight.
Orange Delight. That's the other word. Yep.
Delight.
Yes.
At least I think that's right. Yep. Orange Delight. Right
the
there.
void is messing up lighting.
She's really... Yeah, she's... Actually, it's better when Mr. Nose is on my desk during filming stuff because he doesn't blow out the camera's contrast. Yeah. The camera freaks out about her because she is so dark. It's trying to make her not be a void. Aren't you glad to get a surprise pin?
Yeah,
I was.
Tony.
I see what you did there. Tony Blair is with us, a real celebrity. Ruler of all of Britannia, I think, for a while there.
Yeah.
Also was on PBS talking about fountain pens one time.
Yes, that's
One of those two things is true. So, had no trouble finding the Pincast. Oh, that's good. Posted a bit later than usual. Weird. I don't know why it would do that. So yeah, this is a really cool looking pen. Can you not? Come on. Goodness. Butts everywhere.
Butts everywhere.
So yeah, this is the Orange Delight. We got a little Pelican and its chick up here, which is actually hard to.
Cute orange chick, yeah.
Right. Well, it really blends in with the orange a lot, so it's kind of actually a little hard to see.
Yeah.
It's also very shiny. So.
That's If you had lower light, we no problem.
Maybe. Also, it's kind of small, and the camera wants to focus on my hand if it can. So there's the. Good job. There's this. Hi. Boop. There's the pen. You can see I filled it up with. It kind of looks orange there, but it's not actually an orange. It's more of like a. Well, I'll show you. Let me grab a little piece of paper here. Katie, can I reach past you and grab a piece of paper? It's this one. It's Bombax Seba.
Okay, you're really throwing it off.
Yeah, she makes it very difficult to do things sometimes, but you know.
I still have it on my fingers as well.
Oh, look at you! I locked the focus. You're never gonna get it to focus.
You have to believe me.
Yeah. So, it looks like Aris, which is kind of a.
That looks orange.
It's not orange. It's kind of a peachy red.
That looks orange to me.
Really? It doesn't look orange to me at all.
This
is orange.
Once
you put it next to an orange, it's not orange.
The middle, I still think it looks orange.
Huh.
Less this part. This part looks more orange.
Interesting.
But it's pretty. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, they read some comments and stuff. I see. But yeah, it's a very pretty kind of like, I don't know, it's like a sunsetty sort of fall-y kind of color.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it would go in here, and I've really been wanting to use it ever since I got it, and
fitting.
I kept not doing it.
It's sort of matchy when people love that.
Yeah. A little bit matchy. It's kind of coordinaty, I guess. Yeah. She is ruining all camera things. Whatever, we love her.
And you can probably hear her purring from over there too, hopefully. Mark, to you too.
So, yeah.
It's burnt orange, yes.
Okay. All right, fine. Burnt orange. Fine. Here, I'll see if I can find my swatch card for it. What else was I going to say about it? Oh, it did not want to write when I got it. So
it was pretty much pants.
It wrote like pants, unfortunately. I actually replied to a comment on Reddit like last week or something like that, because they were talking about why don't reviewers ever have negative reviews of things? And I'm like, well, we do. It's just kind of like not fun to bag on stuff. And also, I don't know, if something's like just a little bit problematic, then I'll try to figure out how to fix it before I do a review on it. And I'm trying to see what's one behind it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I saw it and it was not that one.
Huh.
Nope.
Nope, it's not in there.
Not there.
Oh well. So I must have put it away already. Any hoozle. And it's also because reviewers only get good stuff from pen makers and all that stuff. I'm like, nope, that is not true. In fact, the last two pens I've gotten were not like that. Well, I guess not the last two.
I was like going to say, what's the other one then?
The Kaweco.
Oh yeah.
My Kaweco all sport piston was just a big old pain in the butt. I don't know if that original nib even writes now. I just took it off and put another nib on there. This is the original one. I'll try it out eventually, but yeah, it was a huge pain. It just did not want to write. It was even after you messed with it a couple of times, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, I had to. It was the tines were way too tight. It wasn't even just the tines. It was actually
Kaweco or
no on this.
Oh.
It wasn't even at the tip. It was actually way too well, the whole thing was too tight. But it was actually too tight around the breather hole area. The whole part was the issue. So I had to open it up there, and then it was usually it's one or the other, and I have lots of 200 Pelicans. You know, everyone here knows that I have lots of them. I've never had a nib that was this problematic in two ways. Yeah, I had to really smooth it out, which I never really have to do.
It's still a little bit rough.
It's a little. I can do more if you want. It was really bad. And
which is weird because we've got a bunch of Pelicans between us, and we've never had a bad one. So it's just kind of like the one that wasn't great.
Yeah,
right? The nib wasn't great out of the box. But I mean, Pelican and/or your vendor will help you out if that happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to be pretty rare. I haven't heard of that being an endemic thing, and we've got a bunch of Pelicans that has never happened.
It can happen on any brand.
Yeah.
People have gotten FCs where like it's not writing.
Yeah.
And I sit there and I tune them before they go out, and there's so many factors that it could be, and so
yeah. It's kind of weird. I guess I should say the last two German pen. No, that's not true because the Lami's kind of technically a German pen. But the Kaweco and the Pelican both had the problem. They were both like mashed together super tight at the tip. Yeah. And so they just didn't want to write because ink can't get through there.
Through it. So, and it is disappointing. I totally get it. But, generally speaking, if you contact a person, you want it to be perfect right away, but,
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly rare that happens anyway, so... Yeah. Ink guy says, somebody said there's not real fun to do bad reviews, but no, don't paw at the keyboard. She loves that.
Yeah, she does.
Secondary and tertiary colors. After that, colors don't have defined names. All becomes okay. That's something else. Laughed when the ear stole focus and woke up Una. Oh, that's funny. Look at you. Waking up a dog. Bad reviews are never any fun. Try to be 100% honest reviews. If you really, really hate something, especially if it's made by someone you know, sometimes you give them the option to kill the review and post a bad one. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to do.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had to do that, but there definitely had to
and nail polish.
And
nail polish, I have.
Right. I don't think she can shut it down by a keyboard smash, but you never know. She might find a way. But yeah, I've definitely gotten products before I'm like, this product is not ready for prime time.
Yeah.
You just don't want me to review it. Or I've had vendors try to give me a pen. And the first time that happened was actually ages ago. And it was at the Raleigh Pen Show back when it was at the old hotel.
Okay, yeah.
Federalist Pens wanted me to...
2 shows ago? 2 types of places ago?
Oh, maybe.
The original?
It was the original.
Okay,
the original Raleigh hotel. Have they moved twice?
Yeah, because it was by the Crabtree, and now it's at the new place. The
I completely forgot that it wasn't at Crabtree still. Yeah. Right. It was. I think it was like Venstas or something. It was like some Italian maker that made. They made these pens out of carbon fiber tubes or some weird thing, and it was just like it was rough. Like it was so rough, it was unpleasant to hold, and it was like kind of almost like unfinished and splintery at the edges around the top and bottom. He's like, "Oh, you should take this to review it," and I'm like, "You don't want me to do that. Like this is not ready." But the other thing is that like usually by the time like a good maker or a big maker brings something to market, like it's not junk. Mm-hmm. There might be like weird things you like or don't like about it, but it's not going to be like just trash.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens, but it's real rare.
But at the same time, it would be good for them to let you have one or at least try it. Not for review purposes, just for feedback for the view.
Yeah, it's a very different thing.
Yeah. So that's happened before where,
Yeah, I've done some like kind of prototypey type. They're like, this is the thing I'm thinking about. Let me know what you think about it. But those don't end up on the channel.
So that exists, and that's, I think, good feedback for people to get when they're not to that point yet.
Yeah, because I mean, even people that make pens or like work for a pen company don't necessarily have their hands on a lot of different things.
Sure. Yeah.
And I've got a lot of different things, like kind of always going at the same time. So, yeah, I always look for reviews online from people like my pre-order pen. I appreciate it. I need to do more pen reviews. I've got a bunch of pen reviews like queued up to go. Comcast is improving your service today. I'm making it cut out. That's great. That always happens. Always happens. It does. What new pens? We got Pelican M101, pens of their time, Toledo. Oh, those are fun.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, the M101 is like a really interesting shaped pen. It's got the one with like a real tall dome on the top and stuff. Yeah, pretty neat. I caught you. What do you think that does? She was
really looking at you and like, what?
It's like, how'd you catch me? How'd you know I was doing that? Anyway, I've had a couple of pens with dodgy nibs lately, but, nothing that can't be fixed.
There were things that were not something that I couldn't fix.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't know if this Kaweco one works, but like I had all kinds of weird stuff going with my piston Kaweco.
Yeah, that one was weird. So yeah, anyway, but
I don't even know. And the other thing that freaked me out is I put a linen toolbar ink in that other one first too, just like I did something. It's like linen toolbar is not working with German pens. Like what's going on here?
No,
but
it's fine. No,
yeah, because I put that other one in another pen and it worked perfectly. So I don't know, but whatever. So yeah, sometimes reviewers we don't get special stuff.
That's and if you do get a problem, go talk to the the place you bought it. Yeah. Instead, it was automatically just writing off
putting
a
on
brand or putting them on blast because they most of the time. I mean, things can fall through the cracks, even when people are checking things, and they want to make it right before. I get that people want to sit there and be honest and say this is what happened, but that's before you can even say anyone can fix anything.
If there was a resolution.
If there was resolution, then people like to only hear the one part and be like, oh, this was a bad thing, and not the, whoa, but they're going to deal with it this way. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Like I would have been disappointed if I had paid like a couple $100 for this pen and gotten 100%. Home like, yay. And then it just, because I was disappointed, I got it for free, you know? But also like if I had bought it at like Crazy Allen's or something, I would have just gone back like, hey, this one doesn't want to work right. They're like, oh, no problem. Just like swap it for another one or whatever.
Or at least get problem solving to see what you've used to see if there's anything before you go into more concrete steps. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because sometimes you'll get like an ink is not working. Like there's always those combinations. Like try a different thing and see if that's what you troubleshoot. What you did to troubleshoot before you got to the point to email or contact the company. Yeah,
that Kaweco review is going to have a lot of that stuff in there, like process of like what I did to try to figure it out. Because now Bruce says, should I ask Kaweco to send me a new one? And I'm not going to because I got it figured out. I'm not exactly sure what all was going on with it. I mean, the nib was wonky, but like whatever, they could absolutely send you another nib.
Yeah.
But like it didn't want to like. There's a lot of weird stuff. But once I cleaned it out and like switched the ink, tightened down the top of the cap a little bit more, it's been flawless ever since, and it's really good now. So like it doesn't need a whole new pen. Just there was just a weird thing with that nib or whatever.
And I think that will be a really good review for people. To have it where it wasn't working well and having to do the troubleshooting because you wanted to do it. Not necessarily saying that every person has to do that stuff that you went through, but you knew pens and like scientifically going through and trying trial and error of it. But I think it would be good to see like what did you do to try and figure out to make it work? And why?
I mean, did you want me to say now or?
I mean, no, in your review, you can do it. I'm just saying, I think that will be good for people to see for themselves, like, oh, maybe I can, try and figure this out. Not that they have to, because they spent the money on it, but at the same time, what a person would do.
Like, briefly, what I ended up doing was, problem was, I put ink in the pen, and it wouldn't write. Or it would write just, like, a few lines and then absolutely cut off. And so part of it was that the nib was way too tight. So I looked at it, and like when I looked at the tip of it, the tines are just smashed together at the top. And so I said, Audrey, can you fix it for me? And so she like loosened it up a little bit, and it still wasn't really working. And so like what I didn't do when I got it was clean it out at all or do any kind of stuff that you probably ought to do when you first get a pen, like just like rinse it out first. So I didn't do that. I just straight up put ink in it, and I put an ink that I didn't know in it. And so like I did risky maneuvers. I didn't clean it out to make sure there weren't like manufacturing oils or whatever. I put an ink in there. I didn't know how it worked. Then I had a problem with it, and I was like, well, I don't know which of these like several things it is. And it turns out I think it was like all of those things. Well, not the ink. The ink seems okay, but I think it was like most of those things. And so what I did was I said, Audrey, can you fix the nib? And like it kind of worked, and it didn't. It just like kept drying out, and then I was like fiddling with the top of it. Where is that pen? I think it's in here. Can you move your knee for me? Yeah, there it is. And so, like this finial up here unscrews on these pens. And there's not like I don't know, I feel like there should be an O-ring or, I don't know, some glue or something in there. But it was like a little bit loose, and I think it was just letting air into it.
Too much air,
well, it shouldn't let any air.
Yeah.
But it was letting too much, which is literally any. And so I just like cranked that down real good. And now it hasn't been drying out. Yeah, right, it's just fine. So what I did was I swapped the nib with a different Kaweco nib, and that didn't really fix the problem.
Yeah, because I opened it up, And it helped, but then as soon as you let it sit for any amount of time,
It would dry out.
It would dry out.
Yeah. So I cranked this down, but then I also swapped the nib out with a nib that I knew worked.
Yep.
And that didn't quite fix the issue.
Yeah.
So then I took the nib unit out and I flushed it real good with some pin flush.
So to ask you, why do you have to clean it? What can that do? What's the reasoning behind that?
Literally what I was about to say next, which is that sometimes when they're making nibs like this, you'll get a little bit of like manufacturing oil, like on the nib or maybe on the feed, or maybe just a little bit of like dust or some sputs in there just from like being in a factory or whatever. And so that will keep your ink from flowing at all. Whereas if you just kind of flush it out with some water, it, really, really helps.
Or it doesn't want to let it stick to the nib and stay saturated too.
Well, if you have a little bit of oil in there, it's gonna it's gonna keep the water-based ink from flowing through it, and so it just it'll just you've heard of oil and water. It doesn't take much to stop the little bit of capillary and gravity action you got going on with ink. So.
And it's not even just between the tines, but also on the nib after this area too.
Yeah. Your dries out all the time. Well, here's the other thing that I hadn't thought about, and that's I just changed the ink to one that I knew.
Yeah.
I just threw in some Irisuzuku ink in here, which I know is totally fine. But yeah, if it's drying out all the time, get yourself like a rubber gripper or something. Yeah. And just like really twist the top finial here, this black bit up here, because it might just be a little bit loose.
Good.
I think mine was just like letting in some air.
Does it line up anywhere?
What do you mean?
So sometimes, like with Frank and Christoph, we try and have the whatever's on the top line up with the clip. So anyway, so having it a certain tightness is what they expect it to be. And so I just didn't know if it lined up a certain way. And
it actually
does.
It actually does, but I don't know if that's on purpose.
Probably.
I wouldn't want to say it is, but maybe. I don't know. No. I'm not going to take it apart again to
Well, I'm just saying that if aesthetically, if you over tighten it, not over tighten in a bad way, but to make it so there's no air, it might not line up anymore as much.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever. Yeah. See, I've never had a Kaweco with a clip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they don't usually make them with clip.
Yeah.
This might be the first clipped one they've made since the olden days or something. So I actually don't even know.
But anyway, for certain brands, they do have things line up. So just so you know, if that bothers you, that's a thing. What'd you see?
She saw something. I think she might have seen herself.
Okay.
Dominant base black. Yeah, base black is really good, and it's a little bit on the wet side, so it'll totally help. Greg says every brick and mortar store will make the effort to fix it, although some manufacturer brands insist on sending the faulty pin to the repair center, like Mont Blanc. Yeah, that's true. I don't think they'd bother to do that with a Kaweco. I think they just replace it, but I don't know.
It's not like they have one pen and that's it.
It says first ink in every new and new to you pen is Sailor Black, which is a good performing, very reliable ink. Yep, that's the way to go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That is a thing to do. Schmutz is a technical term, absolutely. Schmutz and sputs, depending upon the type of schmutz sputs. I'm glad it's working out a bit better. Oops, all purrs, I know, right? Kaweco Art Sports had. Did they really? I didn't know the Art Sports had clips. I don't have any of those, so I don't know. And the gold sheen. Yeah, the gold sheen matches pretty nicely. Hey!
Mr. Goodman, thank you.
$10. It's always perfect. Mother loving. Oh, cats. Cats like the one on screen and Mr. Nose. Genuine specialist in unbridled beauty. Play risky business with Kaweco. It's time to feed cats.
Time to feed cats, indeed.
Yeah. So, anyway, I had a bit of a trial and tribulation with this thing, but it's working great now. It's had no problems since I, washed it out real good and put a reliable ink in there that I know about and changed the nib and all that jazz. But yeah, it works good now. So I don't think that's going to be a common occurrence for folks. I haven't heard a lot of people say that kind of stuff, and I think it's fine. Yeah. I actually just watched Stephen Brown's review of this pen recently, and his didn't have any problems. Okay. So I'm thinking that's probably pretty rare. Although Kaweco kind of does have a history of having like occasionally dodgy nibs. I haven't gotten any. This is actually my first dodgy Kaweco nib, and it's not like it's my first. I've had a lot of Kawecos.
That's the thing it can happen with any brand. It's just a thing that there's lots of working parts as archaic as some people think that fountain pens are. There's a lot that goes into it that can make it not work. So
yeah, and even if you're making hundreds or thousands of a thing, they're not all going to be perfect. There's going to be some duds, and that's just a thing we got to deal with for mass-produced stuff.
But it's disappointing when you
Sure.
sometimes pay a lot of money.
Yeah,
so.
can be. But, I mean, what's important is, I think, not just that everything is perfect out of the box, but that it can be made right.
Yeah.
And that you have brands or stores or whatever, merchants that are going to help you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
So, yeah, there's 100%. Those things. What else? That's all I had on my list for, like, things I got and stuff like that. That took longer than I thought it was going to. I'm gonna say at like 6 o'clock I'm gonna draw winners for Sugar Turtle. So if you haven't entered for the Sugar Turtle inks giveaway, do that. Get over to that form and fill it out.
Does it have a nice heft compared to a regular
compared to like a
Faco?
Well, yeah, I mean it's made of aluminum, so it's gonna be a fair amount heavier. I haven't weighed it yet.
You haven't?
No, yeah. My scale is behind your knee. If you want to, yeah, that one. It's kind of in the back. I don't know if you can get to it. I think it's in that one. You know, it might be in the next one down.
It's not in there.
Yeah, it's under that. It's been small next to my cat. Well, it is a fairly large cat. So, let's see. This is set for pounds and ounces. Let's do
grams.
Let's do grams because they are smaller.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to deal with here. Is this cat is like
helpful?
She keeps whipping her tail over things. All right. So this one is 23 grams for the All Sport Piston, full of ink. This one is empty, but that won't make much of a difference. This is 9.
Yeah.
So it's a fair amount less.
But like in a good way. I don't. This is not too heavy at all.
Yeah, I actually think the regular sports are really light.
Yeah.
Maybe too light a lot of times. So, yeah. Katie's shoulder is weighing 34 grams.
Wow! Look at you! Oh, back to 12, 13. Want to lean a little bit more?
Wow. So yeah, have you tried a Pilot Volex? Nope. I don't have one of those. Later version of the Mew. Yeah, it's kind of like a Mew. Yeah, they're longer, right? They're kind of like the Murex, I think, aren't they? Katie had loafed. Yeah, she is a loaf. Said it's a stone. I don't actually have stones on here. Also, I think if I put something that would weight a stone on here, I don't think it would like that. Stones are pretty heavy, right?
I don't remember.
One stone is 14 pounds.
Yeah. The scale's not really for that many pounds.
You know what? I actually told her to go away. Sorry, his phone was still trying to listen to me. I thought that's what it was because I, in my head, will combine a stone is a fortnight, which is 2 weeks, 14 days. That's how I remember it.
Oh.
I wasn't going to put money on it, and that's why I was going to let you do that because, yeah, that's how I remember it, though.
Yeah.
Both are British weird things. 14. 2 weeks.
Yeah, the "Are you in the USA" question is really just more like, do you have a USA address or something? Which I don't know. I'm just kind of curious about. It's not going to matter for this one. I just copied all my questions over from a previous one. But yeah. So there are currently 78 entries.
I see some names that look familiar.
Yeah, there are some here. Yeah, I'm not
gonna. Not that it matters. No,
yeah,
we're not.
I'm not gonna show the form. It's got too much information. But
no.
I will. I'm gonna go to random.org, pick a couple numbers and do that. Shall I use the Fortnite Firkin? What's a Firkin? I don't even know what that is. That sounds made up.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before.
Is that an Edward Furlong scale?
Yeah.
It's from the famous Edward Furlong. I'm sure there's some people who don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know Edward Furlong? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I mean, it's not something that is coming to mind as a thing I've ever heard before, so now I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen Terminator? Have you seen all the other movies that he's been in?
I mean,
that's the only one I can name off the top of my head.
I saw the Terminator when I was a child, probably. Oh, wow. Or maybe sometime after childhood, but it was very long. Not in the last 20 years.
Oh, he has not aged well, so I'm not going to show you. Like, no, don't look now. Like, I have to find, like, a younger... Ooh.
It's just Kitty Belly is all you're getting here.
It's that kid.
Oh.
See?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. It was the kid in the Terminator. I mean...
No, actually, he's not that. I mean, it's just like a normal looking guy.
He's looking a little punk rock.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
It wasn't that bad. I don't know why. It just from far away, I thought that.
It's a brewery thing. Oh, a firkin. I don't know. A firkin is a quarter of a barrel.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
First time you're definitely hoping to avoid it. Manage to avoid rooting your new case, though. I don't know what that is, but good luck with that. Firkin's like a weird kind of stoneware jar thing. Maybe it holds a fourth of a barrel. He got arrested for freeing a lobster? John Connor got arrested for freeing a lobster?
Really?
I hope he yelled, "Come with me if you want to live," when he freed that lobster. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
24-hour kitty stream. I mean, that'd be like all over our house probably. They don't stay in one place. Well,
That's
Mr. Nose has a particular place.
He does have a
really
spot.
likes
You
to be.
could have a cam right in that one spot. And a cat will probably be there.
Just like on the couch or on the back of the
Mhm.
couch. Yeah. I found some of your bender nibs when it unscrew themselves. You wiggle the converter too much when inserting or removing it. Could it make it leak? No, it won't make it leak. What you're doing is you're unscrewing the nib though when you do that. So, do I have one around here that I can unscrew?
Is an FC sitting around?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I do. I didn't know if it had a nib in it.
It's my flaky.
Yeah, it's your flaky one. So these pins that use a nib unit just screw into the section there. And so what you're fitting the converter on is that little post, that little nipple on the back.
Yeah.
And so when you screw this in, if you are not just pressing the converter on, but like twisting it, and if you're twisting it this way, you're also going to turn this if you've got good friction.
Yeah.
So really, it probably means that your converter is really well seated and it's not going to leak.
Yeah.
But no, it won't make it leak. But just screw the nib back
as long as the converter's still sitting on there. If it moves a little bit, it's just going to move the converter on it. But if it's not seated properly, then it theoretically could.
Well,
if
it's not seated well, then it's not going to spin the nib unit either.
Exactly.
So,
so
it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Kayla's asking how to keep ink from leaking to the cap. I don't know.
Oh, he has a major drug addiction, so he looks great now. Oh, that's good to know.
It's too bad.
Well, I'm glad that he kicked it.
Yeah, it's going to depend on the pen and stuff like that. Was that who was talking about?
I managed to avoid ruining my new case, though. Oh, so it's farther back up. I can't.
Yeah, it's further back than we can see, unfortunately. Caleb, recently had a bin for dump an entire cartridge into its cap. Any idea what might have happened so you can avoid that mess? So that means there's an air leak somewhere. Yeah. So it could mean that you had the cartridge come loose from the nipple on the back there.
Yep.
And then you just got like free floating ink just hanging out in your pen, and that could totally do that.
Yeah.
The other thing it could be, and this is like more rare, and I haven't really seen it happen with those Schmidt nib units, but it could, is sometimes this housing, this black plastic bit can crack.
Yeah.
And that will allow air into the system. Or, and this is much more common, the nib and the feed just need to be like pushed back into the housing a little bit. They need to be pushed all the way back, or it's just not gonna. It's gonna have air gaps, and you're gonna have ink just fall out of your pen.
Yeah.
But anytime you have ink just falling out of your pen, you have an air leak problem. That's all that is. Unless, I guess, you just had it pointed nib down or just like, I don't know, on a trampoline. Because then that's gravity, and you did that.
So check the cartridge, check the nib unit if it unscrews, see if there's a crack, or
Yep, and then, check to see if
push
is... That happens a lot with TWSBI Ecos. It's a really common issue with TWSBI Ecos, is that people will have their nib and feed out just a little. It doesn't have to be very much at all, just a little bit.
Yep.
And so you just need to let go, boop, and just push it back in, and it won't do that anymore. But that's a pretty common thing that can happen. It's always an air leak. Update, your piston finial was loose. Hopefully tightening fixed it. Oh, interesting. Wait, Pro Monster, what was that on? Oh, your piston finial. Piston finial shouldn't have anything to do with it drying out. Not on the Kaweco, but well, maybe I'll fix it. Who knows? Yeah. If you mean the top of it was a little loose, that's totally possible. Have any tips for helping you remember which pins have a screw-in converter? No. I don't. No, yeah. That's a tough one. Yeah. They're much less common than other converters, so like you're not gonna have that happen very often.
Do you like them?
Screw-in converters? Yeah, they're great.
Yeah,
I think they should be standard. They're great.
I wish they were more standard. Than they are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're not because it's like extra machining steps.
Sure.
It's like another thing that can go wrong. Probably your section has to be a little fatter. to like accommodate the extra threads and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that could be.
Because you can't make the wall too thin, so you gotta make that a little thicker probably.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, like Monteverdes will have those sometimes. Some of the Italian pens like to rock a threaded converter, but there's not that many.
Not that
many.
many.
The clip thingy. Oh, well then that was that was probably
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, Laura. Take care.
Have a good
but yeah, if that
weekend.
top bit was loose, that's gotta be that's it. Yeah. Because there's nothing there. That was just air going into your nib and just drying it out, just sucking all the moisture out. So yeah, I wish screwing converters were the standard. I don't think they're gonna be. I think it's just a little too much work. But like weirdly, you find them on like Conklins and stuff, which aren't exactly $high pens.
That's the one that was on. I was using or looked at, and I was surprised. I was like, oh, is this screw one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of those are made in France though, so that might have something to do with it. I think some of the French brands will do that stuff too. Yeah. But anyway, all right, it's 6 o'clock.
It's after 6. I was just gonna say.
All right, I'm going to go and shut down the responses here for the Sugar Turtle Inc. giveaway. We have still 78, so we didn't pick up anybody new, so that's good.
This cat is getting pets. This is from you, just you out there. If you wanted to pet a cat, this is me petting the cat for you.
All right.
She always likes to lick my hand after I put lotion on. Yes, you. You're such a weird cat. Yes, you are.
Actually, I can do it from 2 to... I can just make it do the numbers. To 79.
You're doing all the cat things, Katie. Good job. Purring in the microphone, licking a foot,
Let me get in here. In here. Yes. Come here. There's one.
Yep.
It's stuck to a tape.
Why.
That's why I couldn't get out of there.
I can reach for it. Yeah.
He just kept sliding. I knew where it was. Just kept sliding away from me. All right. If you happen to be here in the chat, then you can maybe tell me you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
All right. The first one is number 76. That's Russell.
Russell Bickford.
Russell, you're here, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, he was.
Hey, there he is. Russell, you have won a bottle. Congrats. Which one do you want? You get your pick, cold-blooded or warm heart.
Gina's here. Hello, Gina.
Gina?
Yes.
Where? Yeah, the famous Gina Celerino.
Yep.
Hello, Gina.
Custom nib studio for all your nib
Needs.
issue and fixing needs. Yes.
Yes, just send them all the busted nibs.
Yes.
Don't put a note in there with your name.
No,
just throw a pen just in an envelope.
Just throw it in. Loose. Yep.
Just seal the envelope.
See what happens.
Warm heart for Russell.
Russell.
All right, I'll write that down here. Russell, I will send you an email and you can give me your mailing address and stuff. Yes. All right, Russell, two S's? Yeah.
Yep.
Warm heart. Cool. All right, number 2.
Down.
One down, and they're here even.
And yeah, right.
So this is for cold-blooded.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh.
This one. Random.org.
Random.
Generate. Number 4.
Let's
4.
see.
Scroll way up to the top. That is
Jan
Jan Scott.
Scott.
Jan, are you here? Sometimes Jan makes it to this thing. Yes, Jan. I want to say is in England. So I don't know. Is Jan around? If not, I'll just send Jan an email. But if they're here, that would be cool if both winners were here.
Yeah.
Neat. Jan Scott. Did Tom make it in here? Somebody said something about hi Tom. Maybe not.
There's Tom.
Oh,
yep.
Was it Sugar Turtle Tom?
Nope.
Oh, the other Tom.
Yep. We talked to Tom before.
There we go. All right, Jan and Russell. Yeah, I guess Jan's not here, but that's cool. She sometimes watches it later. So, boom, 2 winners, no waiting. We did it.
Yep.
Woo!
Yay!
That was fun to draw it live. I've never really been able to do that before, so that was cool. We will not be able to do that for the next one, unfortunately, because of a pen show.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and.
But I think more people will be excited about seeing the walk around than even a giveaway. People love a walk around a pen show.
That might be true. I should make hers blue instead of red. I was just highlighting them in the thing here. There we go. Cool. Make sure you hit thumbs up. Yeah, hit that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Do it. Congrats, everybody. Yeah, congrats, y'all. That was fun. So good. Those are done. One giveaway down. Another one's still running for some delicious Cthulhu ink. Is that the giveaway running?
That's the giveaway running.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. What time will the walkthrough start next week? Well, that's a really good question.
I think it ends at 6. So that means I won't get home till 7 at the earliest.
Yeah, it'll be after that.
I'll be very hungry.
Vendor list. No. Need a daily schedule. There we go. Seminars? No, I don't care about that. Give me the daily schedule. Why is it so hard to get a daily schedule? I'm still scrolling. So much scroll. Should I take their cookies? Fine, give me those cookies. Schedule of events.
Pizza party from Joe.
Oh, sponsored by Joe Nemechek. Oh, well, that's fun. I haven't seen Joe in a long time.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be there. Pizza party's on Thursday. I wasn't going to go, but now maybe I will. Is there a daily schedule? Did I miss it somehow?
I saw it on the website, but I don't remember where I saw it.
David Silver is going to do something.
Was it not on the homepage?
John Bailey's going to do something. He's probably going to talk about pencils or something. Schedule of events. No, I don't see anything. Huh.
So I have it as...
Oh, here we go. We should look sideways. Wow, this is very silly. And also, it doesn't have the hours. Here we go, finally. Ow, that hurt. 8 to 1 pre-show, 1 to 6 public show. 8 a.m. Gross. So it ends at 6. So I'll probably start at 4.
FC will not get there early. We usually get there around 1 or before for...
Yeah, you're ready to open
I'm
at 1?
not sure. Yeah, I don't quite... We have not decided any of that, but...
Yeah, 8 a.m. is very early.
Yeah.
All right. So it ends at 6. So I'll probably start about 4 p.m. on Friday. Just give myself time. I won't need 2 hours probably.
Yeah,
but
it's not a DC or anything.
No, it's a fairly small show, but
yeah.
Boston ran into some issues last year. I think it's back on. I think it's back on. I don't know when it is, but I do remember that I saw it was going to be back on. Do you end up recommending the channel frequently for the walkarounds for hopefully entry point reviews? Yeah, definitely tell people about the live stream, the auction. That's a long time. And there'd be a lot of other people. I don't know if people would want that. I don't know. That's a lot of like individuals and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that would.
People might not be psyched to want to be like live stream what they're paying for thing. I'm not going to do it. But the auctions are a lot of fun. So
they are.
Yeah, Orlando shows in September. Yeah, it's usually on my birthday weekend. So 2:00 here. Yep, that's right.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Boston's in September at a new venue, an art center rather than the hotel. An art center. Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting. Oh.
Yeah, 8 a.m. is criminal. Yeah, it's way too early, but you just don't have to go if you're running the thing.
That's true. Yeah, you're running your own show technically.
Yeah. Do you love a walk around a pen show? Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. I anticipate it.
I didn't look at the vendor list to see who's going.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the vendor list either. Let's see.
You know what? Now I know where I thought it was on the website that I saw the hours. It was definitely on a Facebook group that somebody posted that flyer, and that's how I decided what times for things.
Yeah. A grand door prize. Discover more at? Are y'all giving away an Outer Banks?
I don't know.
Wow, I want to win
You're
that.
asking me?
Heck.
No.
Why do we have naked girls on the page here?
It's art.
I guess. It's True. YouTube's probably gonna come for me. I got True Faye.
Do you think what's his name will be here? Do you think Carrie's gonna be there?
Yeah, I bet Carrie's gonna be there. Carrie from Kenro, Fountain Pen Day Carrie, is now at True Faye, and I think one of his big deals is doing pen shows and stuff.
Okay,
so.
that was
I'd be surprised if he wasn't. He is down in South Carolina. He's been doing events with them and stuff. So True Faye, Tasha, Triangle Calligraphers Guild. I didn't even know we had one of those. Yeah. Narwhal, FC, Pen World. I don't know if Pen World's actually going to be there. They might just be a sponsor.
Yeah, I don't know if they will.
And Derillium's going to be there.
That's a fun logo.
The squid.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's very good. Florida Fountain Pen. Bertram's Inkwell. I don't think Florida Fountain Pen's been there before.
Yeah, is that Joe? Or is that somebody
Maybe.
else?
Let's see.
Yeah.
We're the host of the Orlando Pen Show.
Yeah.
Yep, show.
Yeah.
Nicola Pang. Bertram's. I don't know.
BG
Art Forms. Oh, it's the guy who's always next to you in DC. Barry.
Yeah.
Gold.
Grossman.
Gross? Men? Just gross? Probably just gross. Nicola Pang, the Federalists, Ross Pens, Deb Kinney's going to be there, Mike Daigle.
Mike Daigle.
Tom and Hong. I haven't seen Hong in feels like forever.
She was at... It was probably Chicago. That's probably where I
Okay.
saw her. I was like, yeah, I've
that's
seen
right.
her.
I remember when we were looking at that, I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen Hong in a long.
Yeah.
She was doing a handwriting
Yeah.
thing. Is this Independence? No, this is Deb
What?
Kinney. Oh, Deb's got...
Oh,
okay.
the long thing.
This is just
Okay.
long.
Yeah. That's all together.
Jimmy Dolev, Independence, Crazy
Crazy
Allens, Harry, that guy, gross. Kenro, River City, Midnight Pens. I'm not sure. I bet this is a
Oh.
person who I would recognize, like their
Oh.
face, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
From Columbus.
it's too small. I don't think can't see him.
Oh.
Lisa Salmons. Not sure who that is either. Jerry's gonna be there.
Jerry,
Haven't seen that guy in
no.
a long time. Rob Bader, Pen
Pen
Realm,
Realm.
John Mahoney, Little Pen Designs. I feel like, I feel like I've talked to them, but I would need to see a face. I can't remember.
That sounds familiar, but man,
It sounds really familiar,
Yeah.
but Martin's gonna be
will
there. Alan, the Fantasy Snorkel dude. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, Fantasy Snorkel. Oh, interesting. Oh, dedicated to Gary. I was like, yeah, Gary died. Gave me the inspiration
that's right.
to support to create the Fantasy Snorkel. Interesting. All right. So it's taken up after him. That's cool. Carrie Adams, who I'm not familiar with. Hirsch, John Bailey,
Yeah.
Noiseville Pens. Oh, okay. Silver.
Yeah.
Didn't recognize the name. I just know him as Silver.
There's the list actually.
Well.
Yeah.
There we go. So neat. Oh, this has got extra people on it that aren't up there. Narwhal, The Right Stuff Online, Tammy Zenzel. I don't know who that is exactly. John Kirk, Ernesto Solar, Adolphus from Derail is going to be there. Rich, Bert, Ross, Pat Mohan, not familiar. Adam's going to be there. Pens, Gifts, and More.
Yeah.
I guess with his own table, maybe even. Joe Little of Little Pen Designs. I don't know. I'm going to feel dumb when I see him like, oh, duh.
Oh, the
there you are.
Kennedys are going to be there?
Oh, interesting. That's cool. Oh, Independence. Yeah, we saw them already up there.
Oh, were they? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I missed it.
Yeah, Scott Jones. It's got him down as Chris Henline with True Fae, but it's probably going to be Carrie or Chris or maybe both. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, pretty good smattering of folks. Yeah. Cool.
Andrew says, Mike, I forgot to tell you, my 6-year-old got jimmied. You know, where he makes you a deal you can't refuse.
Your 6-year-old?
Wow.
What kind of deal did he offer him?
Look, you gotta go see
I'll
Jimmy.
give you these 4 inks for your lollipop. I don't know what a 6-year-old has.
Yeah.
I guess it's first grade, so it's like it's past lollipop. No, past
KWZ
lollipop.
was releasing Shimmer. Thanks, Becky, for letting us know. I didn't hear that.
I hadn't seen that either. How about that? It's your first pen show. You said to meet fellow. Oh, you're gonna be there. Cool. Oh, maybe that's somewhere else. Stationery Fest. Oh, Stationery Fest. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the Stationery Fest, unfortunately. What show is this? This is the Triangle Pin Show here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
I mean, it's close to Durham, actually. I don't know if it's...
It looked like it was on the highway around Raleigh.
It's
but...
right on the edge. So it's either at the very edge of Durham or the very edge of Raleigh side. I'm not sure.
Hotel directions. See the... Yep, technically in Durham.
Yep.
It's the Durham Pin Show.
Yep.
Yep, Durham Pin Show. So...
Well, it's the Raleigh-Durham Airport, so I guess, you know.
Mike hates NYC, and it's better for everyone who doesn't come. It might be.
Would...
Although, look, if Daisy had said I could sleep on the floor in the back of the show, I probably would have gone. I'd bring a sleeping bag and just go there. It'd be impossible to get there, though.
You could be security.
I could be the security. By the way, Ren, who's our
Oh,
traditional security
that's
person
right,
at the pen
yeah.
shows, passed away recently. We heard.
Yeah,
So
it's so sad. So probably
Yeah.
if you went to pen shows, you probably knew Ren. He
Yeah.
was a fixture at shows.
he was a little guy. He was older. Always wore a leather hat.
Yeah.
It was almost speech was almost indecipherable unless you were just kind of used to hearing him.
He would be on like yell things and you wouldn't understand it and you just like look
Yeah.
at other people and be like, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He was a character, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe you should try doing the Raleigh Pen Show next year. I mean, if you want to, Gina, you can come. We'll hang out with you.
There's pretty much just Kirk and Deb.
Yeah. Sometimes Mark has come to this one. Hasn't Bacchus been to this one?
He's a 10, like he did
Bacchus
1
has
year.
definitely been to this one.
It's been a few years. It was at the
Yeah.
middle, the Crabtree Hotel
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that would have been like pre-pandemic, but
Yeah.
it's only like 3 pen shows ago. So you require a signature hat to be pen show. I know, right? I gotta get a big hat of some
Yeah, the
kind.
proportion of pen show attendees that have been jimmied is posted on AS now.
Oh, he offered a Monteverde MVP for a price a 6-year-old can afford. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what a Monteverde MVP is, though. Let's look at this thing.
Yes, Gina, it would be a cool excuse to hang out with the two of us.
That's right.
And you probably get to see our little scraggly dog and Mr. Nose as well.
Well, only if they came all the way out here.
I mean, you don't think we were worth it?
I don't know. It's kind of far, but...
I mean, when you're coming all the way from LA, what's another 45, 50 minutes, you know?
It's true. Yeah, it's a cute little pen.
Oh.
Good size for a 6-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, nice. Tiny
That's
pen for a
good.
tiny hand. Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's neat. There's a couple of things around the interwebs we can talk about real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah, I want a pen.
You want a pen? Oh yeah, Audrey has a pen she wants. I mean, look, you can use our guest room if you want. We ain't gonna, for pets, duh. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So
We have gotten to meet Gina's pets.
That's true. It's true.
Cats are
We
awesome.
got to stay with Gina,
Yep.
so like we can
did.
return the favor. I mean, the hotel is way closer to the show, but
Yeah.
so the Autobahn has their Pride collection. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. That's most of the link anyway. And one of the Twitch channels that I really like watching is called I Paint Burbs. And Liz of I Paint Burbs designed this fun thing for Autobahn. Oh, whoops, there it was. Right there. Let's go birding together.
It didn't say burbing though.
No, well, she's doing it for Autobahn. They're a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that
a little,
makes- yeah.
pinky's always up,
Yeah.
you know, but it's available on everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
kind of all the stuff. I kind of like this baseball tee situation. I think that's fun.
Not the tank top?
No,
Okay.
tank top on
I'm just
Maine.
kidding.
No, that's not a great idea. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool design. I like Liz a lot, and I think this is fun. So go Autobahn. This is the
Yeah.
one Audrey wants.
I do.
New Benu.
I like the flake in the section. I really like that. I like pink. I like pink.
Wow.
Okay?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
pink.
the pink flake. Or it's probably silver flakies in pink material.
Yeah.
It's also got like little streamery shaped ones,
Yeah.
right? Like little tiny thin ones.
Yeah.
So this is the Binu Euphoria Rose Tea. They have made so many Binus right now.
Yeah.
They are just pumping
Yeah.
out the Binus.
Yeah.
And you said one of the other ones that I wanted.
You like that one.
The Earl Grey
I
here.
feel we've looked at that a long time ago and you
Yeah.
liked it and then you just never bought it.
It's true. That's what happened. And there's also the matcha one.
No, that's
which
back in
is-
stock?
No,
Oh,
it's out of stock,
okay.
but they are
They're
making
coming,
more. I
yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
And they said yes. Because it went out of stock.
I thought you were saying out of style. I was like, wow.
I was trying to say stock, but first I thought style, and then I said season. I'm like, nope, neither of those are right. And when I finally got it out, it was correct. So thanks for calling me on that. That was great.
Well, look,
Um,
you would have done it for
so-
me too.
Where is this one? I don't even see it. Bloody Mary, French poetry, vodka, rocks, sangria, rose tea. There it is. So there's the rose tea. This is.
And I heard that the Neapolitan is back in stock, which I don't know how long it was out of stock, but I thought somebody was implying as one down. Yeah.
The Neapolitan. Yeah, I don't need this one. Neapolitan's a really good ice cream for me,
is.
but there are already 2 others I want more than this.
Fair.
So.
But this one doesn't have as many flakes and stuff.
That's
if you
true.
like a different color combo, it's
It is more.
interesting.
I think it's also more chill because it's opaque.
Yeah, that too.
Whereas the rest of these, even if they don't have as much, well, this one's also opaque, and I think it's a little bit more chill as well. But like, this one seems like it's got more going on because you can see through
But
it.
if you wanted a pen right now,
Yeah.
that'd be the other one.
Yeah,
that
there's
you
different
like.
styles. Yep. So there's that one, the rose tea. I was like, I need this. I'm like, okay, you can do that. Girlfriend got you the Earl Grey as a far too generous birthday gift. Oh, that's
nice.
This is really nice.
Gina likes the matcha as well. Yeah.
The matcha's really cool. Matcha latte been as beautiful facts. Having
They
so
don't
many
ship
businesses.
to Quebec anymore. That's weird.
That is weird.
Oh.
I think people would be shipping to Quebec.
Yeah.
But anyway, Astro Gems are fun. Huh.
Oh goodness. She came in hot.
She does.
Murring
She
up
does that
a storm.
sometimes. And then
That's right.
I was looking through my emails.
Yeah.
Atlas has a couple of new things. One of them is the new Hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh.
Almost went in my cart. I'm not sure if I want to or not though. Like I feel like this is an ink that I've got a lot of.
Okay.
Like this kind of like maroony wine color with a green sheen.
Is that right? Okay.
I feel like it's the one I've got a bunch of different kinds of. I mean, I think it looks cool, and if you are a real big fan of the Hound of the Baskervilles, which is a Sherlock Holmes story, and a good one.
Can anyone think of an ink that is sort of similar to this? So you can.
Oh, Yamabudo.
They don't have sheen.
What?
No, it's more like just straight. I thought that it didn't really. It's more just like the purpley burgundy, right? See?
I think of it as a sheener.
Not really.
Boom, sheen.
That's not that much sheen.
All right, fine.
I mean, there's like maybe a tiny bit, but
Granada is
it's different enough.
well, it looks more like this one looks more. That looks more accurate. It's got way more sheen than it looks like it has there, though. That's pretty close. I don't know. I mean, look, I've got a lot of that style.
Yeah, it's a low key gold sheen. So yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I guess
more
this is green.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Look, I don't know. Maybe okay, fine. Add to cart.
No, you don't have to. I'm just
No,
saying.
it's fine. It's in my cart now.
It's
It's too late now. Look, does my cart have a few things in it? Yeah, sure. Got this Wrangell Atlas. Looks pretty cool. This is exclusive for them.
Oh.
This picture doesn't really sell me on it, but like this one does. I like the sort of like greenish hues in the middle. I think that's kind of neat.
Yeah. What's the first? Show me the first picture again.
This one
Nope.
it looks really pale.
I want to see the writing.
This one.
Yeah. Okay. That's a dip though. That's not. I want to see it with like a plain. Just give me a fine nib writing, and that's why I want to really.
Weirdly
know.
enough, I'm not in charge of that.
Yeah.
And then they have a couple of linen toolbars that came back in that. So
that's
this
a different
is
shape model, huh?
So this is what they do for a lot of their special edition ones, like the T ones. All come in this bottle and that sort of. There's a few. They use a few different bottles at Linen Toolbar, but yeah, it's got this like kind of chopped off front face on it. That's fun. Yeah, this is Taiwan Sun Moon Lake Ruby Black Tea.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, you just need a really long name, but I think it looks very different in both of these pictures. Like this just looks kind
more
of
cool toned, and the other one's more warm toned.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's more brown for sure. This is more of like a red.
That's what the cool and warm tone means. Yeah.
I thought it meant blue or orange. Or blue or red, or like kind of, I don't know. I'm still not good at, I still don't really get that.
Which, if you're an artist, the exact opposite.
What's the opposite?
Like, they think cool tone is different, like, it's the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what.
See, that's why it's not,
Carol
then I'm just gonna,
just
just not even ever use that term again, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, if the artists have got it different from the other people looking at inks, then it's wrong. I think the people who are doing art have got to be right. There's this new series of Sailor Pro Gear Slims, which are, this one's already sold out, which I get because this one's really cool.
Yeah.
I like the green and
But it's a slim, so you wouldn't like it though.
You know, I've got a couple of Slims.
You do.
Yeah, these are what was the series? Shoot, it was in the email. Anyway, it's a new series. I think it's like Japanese desserts or something like that.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Sakura Mochi, Narikiri. I don't know. Artist never wrong. Trust an artist. I mean, so is like Cool Tone for you red?
Japanese sweets.
Japanese sweets. Didn't connect with Nostalgic Honey, but Nighttime Soda is fantastic and I love them. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Current expression is Teranishi, Nostalgic Honey, and Nighttime Soda. I don't know Nighttime Soda. I have to look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a new set from them.
There's sort of more neutral tone, like they're
Very
fun.
neutral,
Yeah,
yeah.
dusty sort of colors, which we enjoy.
Yeah, is this one 2 different colors? I guess it's kind of tan at the top and bottom.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
got
like
a
a step lighter, I guess.
Yeah, it's like taupe and slightly more taupe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So those are available.
$236. I mean,
there's
gold
this thing.
nib and whatnot.
There's that one, the random number thing, hotel info. Okay, that's all the things.
Yeah.
That's all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are available. Pretty neat. Here, I'll give you a link because I'll give you a link to just some of this. Fun fact: you don't need the stuff behind the question mark.
Oh.
That's like stuff you don't need. Bam. And we get the Van Diemen Encore series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I showed it last week, but no, there's a lot of those, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
warm
there?
ones are red. Yeah, cool tones are blues. Warms are red. I was right.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 What was the one? Something's Nighttime Soda. See if this gets to it. Yeah, it does. Nice. Galen Leather has really good swatching. They do a good job at swatching because they have like lower saturation and up to high. They kind of do it, I think, how I do it, which is maybe why I like it. But yeah, that's cool.
So you're a little biased on it.
A little biased because I think they do it well and right correctly.
Oh. It's a fun bottle too.
Yeah, it is. It's good color. I dig it. I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
I remember a few of these from the not Inkvent, the Advent from.
Well, it was Inkvent
Enigma.
from the Enigma Inkvent.
Yeah.
I have some of these because some friends have sent them to me too. So.
Okay. The Salon de Violet. That sounds familiar. Lady Emerald, I think you have a sample.
Pretty sure I've got Gentle Green. I've got Antique Black in a pen right now. It's a really interesting color.
I just used Classy Burgundy the other day.
Yep.
It was very nice.
Got a review coming out for that very soon.
I was thinking that was actually this Midori that we were talking about earlier. I was thinking it was that one, but no.
No.
It is not.
Traveling Sepia. Brilliant Mint. Orchestra Tangerine. Smoky Navy. Emotional Olive, I'm a little bit on the fence about. Like, it looks really cool in pictures, but then when I swatched it, it looked very pale. So
oh, really?
I'm not sure
This
what it's
one
going to
you
look
do
like
have?
in a pen.
Okay.
Yeah. Were you both looking forward to the Triangular Show? Oh, just seeing people, essentially. I don't really go with a list.
No, we don't anymore.
Yeah. Got your husband hooked on fountain pens? Good.
Yeah,
Yes. Good job. Good job.
I'll go to Jimmy's table, see what he's got. See what he's charging for that one. Was it Peniter that he's been trying to get rid of forever? Let's
Jimmy's
see
been
if he's
trying to get
bringing
me
it.
to buy a Perniter forever, yeah. Use Antique Black in all your modern black pens. Nice. The fun thing about the Antique Black is it's not really black.
Yeah.
It's brown.
It's brownish.
But it's a really, like, super dark brown.
Interesting one, yeah.
Cool tones are purple, green, and blue. Also depends on, and you can have a warm purple. Yeah. It can be, like, gradations of that thing, for sure. Neat. I think you have Brilliant Mint, Emotional Olive, and the Gentle Green all inked up currently.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
It looks like you're just wearing one strap of your dress on the screen. Look, we're trying to get them views. So.
Nope. Fully clothed.
Yeah, well. All right, folks. It is 6:30, and it's time for us to get some pizza. How does that sound to you?
Listen, we didn't get pizza till late last week. Late. I was starving.
Yeah, it was after we got out of here, our cat and dog minder came over and she was feeling chatty, so we were just chatting for like 2 hours. Just catching up and chatting. She came over just to see Mr. Nose.
Yeah.
See how he was
so
doing.
Nice.
Oh, hi Nose. We were just talking about
Speaking of, you can see his little cat butt right there. And a scraggly dog appearance. They're all here.
Oh, hi Scrags. She's like, did somebody just say pizza?
Did you say pizza?
Oh,
Can I have some pizza?
Katie's like,
hi, Katie.
Katie just came up to see Audrey. Like,
oh, you're right here? Cool.
Did you say pizza?
Hi.
Yep.
Yes, you're purring hard. Oh, look at these animals. They're like, yes, it's food time. Are you going to get off talking? Stop talking on this.
Stop talking to yourselves, you weirdos.
Stop talking to the monitors right now? Cool. Good.
There we go. Like the Van Diemen's usually, although you run into a few that are too shimmery and clogged your pens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Van Diemen's is a little bit all over the place sometimes. They have some that are super wet. They have some that are real dry. We can't pet the dog. She won't come over here.
Come here, Scrags.
Is she banned from entering? No, absolutely not. I encourage her to.
Come here.
She just, over the last, few months, has decided she doesn't really want to hang out in here. I don't know why. She'll go and hang out upstairs in our bonus room instead of like looking out the window here.
It's the ghost.
She looks out the window upstairs.
You can see your little tail right there.
Just the tip.
Oh,
That was quite the maneuver.
you're eating the the other cat food.
Here, some of this. So.
Nope, that's not what he
No,
wants.
he's like, you'd
This
rather-
is a disaster. There's so many animals here right now.
It's a bit of a disaster.
It's a bit much, if I'm honest.
Yep, that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. So thanks very much for hanging out with us today. We're gonna get ourselves some pizza. Feed these animals and such. Here, I'll take that tape. Oh no.
What?
Oh, you smoothed it down. I'm doomed now.
What? I've been taking it off constantly. It's so easy.
Just leave it up. It's not easy. Oh, good. I'm glad that bit is easy. This is a roll of washi tape I got from Inky Converters. She had it on sale on her site for very cheap because it was too sticky.
Oh, well,
I'm like, how could it possibly be too sticky? And the answer is that it will rip itself apart, and so I have to always keep one edge up.
No, I've worked that edge, so it's not moving.
Good. Also, little scalloped edges there will like also make it rip itself apart.
Yeah.
Katie, you're throwing off my camera really bad. So anyway, that's why I was like, oh no, it's
it's
not actually all that sticky on this edge now.
Yeah.
Well,
I
good.
played with it.
Good. All right, Cheerio Water Bus, Trusted Bivalve, think what you built in the world, make it a
No.
better place. Got anything else? You have a roll of that too? Yeah, nice. No, I mean I bought it on purpose, but
I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope the weather's great.
yeah.
I hope your pillow's nice and cool.
I'm just like, we are gonna have a Midwest goodbye. I do not care what you try to do.
You get good sleep. That you'll come see us next week. I'll be working.
If you're the Triangle Pin Show, come say hi.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Don't be square. Or
Yeah.
if you do, yeah, that's fine.
You can be square. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Right? Don't trust a bivalve.
Right, hey, Trusted Bivalve. Think about your pen in the world, make it a better place. Bye!